or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Feeling under the weather? Got a minor injury that can't wait? Skip the ER visit and high cost. Choose CHI Health Clinic Priority Care for everything from sniffles and sinus infections to stitches and sprains. Priority Care handles it all at primary care rates, much less than a typical urgent care visit. Priority Care is open every day from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Find relief without breaking the bank. Learn more at chihealth.com/prioritycare.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at sauterheyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Hey guys, it's Nick. It is time that we crown 6 state championship winners, and we put a bow on this season of high school football here on 93.7 The Ticket. Join me and Jay Foreman from Memorial Stadium on November 24th and 25th for a total of 6 state championship matchups heard right here on The Ticket. We kick things off at 10:15 on Monday with Class D1 action, followed by the Class D2 title that features St. Mary's and Wynot, all wrapping up on Monday with a nightcap of number 1 Waverly and number 2 Gretna East. Then on Tuesday morning at 10:15, we start in Class C1 with number 1 Wahoo versus number 3 Sydney, followed by Class C2 title game action at 2:45 p.m., all wrapping up with the Class A championship match between number 4 Millard South and number 3 Papio South. All 6 state championship games heard right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com on Monday and Tuesday, November 24th and 25th.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Strap up your headgear and try not to hit the mat too hard. This is Takedown Tuesday with Nebraska Wrestling National Champion Ridge Lovett.
Oh my goodness, it hits up. Short time, right down to the wire. And the drought is over. Nebraska with a national champion for the first time since 2011. What started in Post Falls, Idaho, is punctuated in Philadelphia. Ridge Lovett in his 6th year, a title winner.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by Stevens & Smith Construction and the Teammates Mentoring Program. With your look inside Husker Wrestling, here is your host, Ridge Lovett.
Welcome to Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Ridge Lovett. Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket is sponsored by Stevens & Smith Construction. Stevens & Smith Construction is an employee-owned company with nearly 250 employees with over 2,000 years of service combined. They lead the industry as a full-service concrete company specializing in residential and commercial foundations and flatwork. Stevens & Smith has locations in Lincoln, Omaha, and Kansas City. You can learn more today at stevensmith.com. If you got any comments or questions, you can be a part of the show by texting our Sauter Heyman Jewelers text line at 402-464-5685 or by leaving a comment on our Facebook, X, or YouTube stream.
Shout out to those guys.
Absolutely.
I saw some of the company out there today working as I was driving through, and what a day to work.
Getting a little chilly, getting a little cold out there. Wind's blowing a little bit. Not always a lot of fun to be outside.
No, how was the journey down here?
It coming out of the Haymarket was rough. It's real busy down there.
Yeah, we got basketball, state high school football championships. Shout out Nick Sander, Jay Foreman for doing the thing. It is not the warmest press box, is what it sounds like up there. I don't know if there's a heater or what. But yeah, it's absolutely brutal. On the bright side, though, wrestling's indoors.
Absolutely. That's the best thing. One about winter is that you get to wrestle and that wrestling is inside. So, and that room's always warm.
Yeah.
A little cold outside, you get up in the wrestling room, you'll warm right up.
How hot do you keep that room?
I would assume.
Do you keep it up just so guys are sweating? Like, is it intentionally up?
I think a little bit of weight control stuff, but also just if you're warmer, less likely to get injured.
Yeah.
Body's warmer, easier to get warmed up, stuff like that. But I'd assume mid 70s.
Okay. Oh, geez.
So not like hot, but it's definitely above comfort level.
Yeah, it's definitely above comfort level.
Yeah.
I mean, 69 is usually where I like to. That's that perfect thermostat number. But since we're on wrestling, how was that IR report going? Mark Manning kind of talked about it, and then over the course of days, we kind of learned about some of the injuries. The one guy, not just one hand broken, but both hands, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. So Omar's been sidelined, obviously, with his hand, but he's been at the practices sitting there. He's casted up. Surgery's already done, went well. So he's on the mend now, just waiting for bones to heal so he can get back out there and get competing again. Van D.
Can't believe he wrestled through that, by the way.
Hey, with that adrenaline,
he
crazy.
Wrestled through that.
Adrenaline will do something.
I mean, you just talk about it. Me and DP say it all the time. You guys are just wired differently. I would have tapped out right away. Like I'd imagine he kind of knew. Or is your adrenaline just overriding it to the point you don't even realize it?
Sometimes, like when I've gotten hurt in matches, most of the time it's like I knew that it happened. Like I tore my meniscus, which isn't really that bad. Like obviously it's not an ACL or anything, but I tore
pretty
my
bad. Still,
it sucked. Tore it at Big Tens, but I finished that match and we were kind of in a stalemate position. I had a spladle, and the kid straightened his leg out, and I felt my knee pop, and I could hear it, and I was like, ooh. So I just held on, ref stopped it, and then I kind of rolled onto my back and pulled my knees up to my chest to roll up to my feet. And when I was standing up, it went pop, 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 pop. I was like, oh, shook it out real quick. I'm like, how much time we got? 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in this period, next period. We can finish this. I had a little bit of a lead. I'm like, I can sit on this. We'll be okay. We'll be okay.
Did you win?
Yeah. But then I didn't wrestle the next match.
Smart.
I was in for third and fourth wrestling the Iowa kid.
And once the adrenaline starts slowing down a little bit, I'd imagine the pain started really shooting through.
Went in the back. I was doing some stance in motion, taking some shots. I was like, dude, I don't know. I've never been hurt before. I don't know how bad this is, but it sucks. Like it hurts to walk around a little bit. Like this isn't great. But
shout out to you for coming through it and being a national champion.
Got it shot up
regardless.
Yeah, got it. Not this year. This was a couple years ago.
Yeah,
that was the year I took second.
Injury nonetheless. Come back from injuries regardless. The brutal thing to do. Anybody else that is going through the men's right now?
LJ's been on the mat. Van D's been on the mat. Not wrestling a lot of live, maybe like hard sparring, but most of the time kind of transition over to the bikes. Just keep it working, keep your sweat going. But they're doing better. They're doing better.
All right, and I saw that we got another commit out of Iowa, which is nice. Mark Manning continuing to put his grasp on some of the better recruits right here in the Midwest. I think it was 2026 class, Nolan Feller.
Yep.
What do you know about this kid?
He's been in the room a couple times on his visit. I didn't wrestle with him. Wait, no, I did wrestle with Nolan. I did. And he's tough.
Is he probably 125 or maybe go up a weight?
A little bit bigger.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he's tough. The kids that we've had in that I've been able to wrestle with, they've been good.
I know he's he's got 3 championships in Iowa. And I don't know if it's from a big time wrestling school where he's coming out of, but wrestling in Iowa is big time regardless.
He wrestles for a really good club. I'm pretty sure that he wrestles for Seabolt, like Drake Ayala, 2-time finalist, and some of those other guys. Drayshawn Ross going to Oklahoma State next year. They got some dudes. Ryder Block, the 49-pounder for Iowa. A lot of the Seabolt kids stay in Iowa, but some of them are starting to kind of branch out a little bit. So it's nice that we landed one of those guys.
Did it feel like that we had a good chance to land this guy, or was this kind of a steal out of Iowa?
from talking to him on his visit, he was pretty open-minded, so I don't think that we stole him, but
You won the battle.
we won the battle. They're especially coming from Siebold, where their coach wrestled at Iowa. The good kids on their team all go to Iowa,
Mhm.
except for Drayshawn Ross, who's the biggest name from Siebold to not go there. So it's kind of a little. You could say we stole them. Most of those kids do go to Iowa. They feed right into it.
I just the way I looked at it, that's why I want to bring it up to you. Was like I think it's a huge win for Mark Manning and the rest of the coaching staff. Obviously, not just Coach Mark Manning, but that was a highly touted kid, and it just you keep pecking away at Iowa and some of their talent, and you can get it. You can pull one of the top talents out of that state, which is a big time wrestling state, and then you got that connection there. That's big. It's clearly, I think some of these athletes are starting to see Nebraska, and we kind of talked about that disappointing tournament where you started hot and then you lose the last two. But to Coach Mark Manning's point, you guys were banged up, and also not really the time to panic or even be close to panicking.
Yeah,
lots
of time to get better. Still got 5 months. 5 months till the national tournament. Like no time to stress yet.
Yeah, and then I think you got was December 5th. You guys get Brown.
Yeah. Brown and Mizzou. And
so there'll be a chance to get back right.
Mizzou's tough. They have some dudes.
Who's the better schools in the SEC?
No wrestling in the SEC. They compete in the Big 12.
Really?
Yep. They used to be in the MAC, and they would. It was. I see it from both sides. Like Mizzou didn't really want to be in the MAC. They wanted to be in the Big 12 where they have better competition, bigger schools. But the rest of the country was mad because they would send 10 guys to nationals every single year. They would win almost every single weight at the MAC.
Yep.
And like their whole team is going. It's like
that kind of makes sense a little bit.
They're not competing against anybody, but at the same time, Mizzou was like, well, it's not. We don't want to.
Yeah, it's not their fault either.
Anybody. We want to wrestle with the big schools. If it was up to them, I bet they would choose to be in the Big 10. But yeah, no wrestling. In the
other SEC schools that are like in the Big 12 or another, just Mizzou.
Mm-hmm. I think that they're the only like SEC school that has wrestling.
That surprises me because you think of that area too. I know wrestling, you think of like more of the Midwest, but you think they'd have some really good people.
It's really just like Midwest, Upper East Coast. Outside of that, not
missed opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Like Clemson and some of those teams used to have teams. I don't know when those all got cut, but it's been a while. It's been a while. I can't remember any SEC schools ever having wrestling.
Yeah, I guess now that you say it, I got zero. I said Missouri, Missouri, and that's not to your point. That's Big 12. So, which kind of it makes sense a little bit for those guys because it used to be the Big 8 conference back in the day. So that is a conference where if there is no SEC, that is the better fit. I'm always a big fan where I just I like Nebraska in those Big 8 days more.
Yeah,
with Missouri, Colorado, Kansas State, like it just was.
It makes more sense.
Yeah, 100%. And now you got USC flying out to Rutgers.
Exactly. What just with the rivalry stuff, just having like all the states that are close together, it just makes sense. Like, how are we supposed to have a rivalry with UCLA or Rutgers? It's like we've never really competed against them until now. So that is.
Oh, now the conferences are so big now too. There's another thing where I wish we could put a limit on how big these conferences get, because 18 is kind of insane.
Yeah.
Like it's just too many teams. Like you're not going to get a good rotation of playing. Like, for some people, even for Nebraska this year, it's like you avoid Oregon, you avoid Illinois, Indiana, you get a bad Penn State team, you avoid Ohio State. Like you just have a lot of, you're going to end up with these schedules where these teams just have really easy layups because you got such a massive conference that, you're just not going to get a whole lot of consistency.
See, but with wrestling, nothing changed because the 4 schools we added, none of them have wrestling.
Yeah, because you got Washington
used to, Oregon used to. I don't think the other 2 ever did.
No, I don't think they did either. Maybe like way back in their origin, but I doubt. You'd have to go way back there, and even then, I'd be surprised if they didn't. So, like for the wrestling world, it makes sense. It's just football is the one that kind of pushes all this stuff.
Yeah,
which is a little bit
where all the money's at. So
yeah, and it's a little bit unfortunate for some of the other sports. It's good that it didn't hurt wrestling at all, but I always say it for other sports that are like really niche. Or even like a women's basketball, like Nebraska women's basketball is good enough to get a crowd and make some money on it. But if you are, let's say, no-name university, so we don't call anybody out, and like now you got to go fly out to Rutgers for a sport that's already losing a ton of money, and you got to pay for all that travel. Like you're just a sieve, and then you're just looking at football to rake in all the dough for you.
Yeah, well, Matt Rule's talked about it that like Big 10 is going to be like the NFL. You're going to have the West Coast teams playing the East Coast teams. And with some of the conference realignment stuff, like Stanford's in the ACC, that makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
But where else are they going to go? Is the Big Ten going to take them? Are they going to go to the SEC? That would have been a bad year for them. So it's like,
Yeah, it would have been. I don't know. I don't know where the chaos ends. Money, it seems to drive a lot of it, though. I know that much.
Money rules the world.
Well, let's get off the negative. Let's talk about family and Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
Ridge, you get to go back for the first time or second time in how many years?
Since I came to school here. So since 2019 was like the first year that I didn't have Thanksgiving with my family, and since then this will be the second time that I get to go back for Thanksgiving. I went back during COVID, but that was it.
And even the COVID Thanksgiving wasn't that fun because you really hunkered down and they weren't going to allow you to move out. And well, I mean, I guess you're just stuck inside with family, but
yeah,
it's just a chaotic time. I don't know what the feelings all were.
North Idaho, they just kind of pretended COVID didn't even happen.
I guess that's a good spot to be for COVID. Yeah,
whatever. Wear your mask if you want, I guess. If not, don't care.
We're not right on top of each other, so it's not going to spread like crazy.
They're like, even in the spots that are, they did not care. There was zero enforcement of anything. They're like, do whatever you want.
Yeah, I guess Florida was like that too. You did have some states that just said, nah, we're good.
Yeah, they're like, if you want to go outside, go outside. If you want to go to the store, go to the store. We're not going to stop you. Nobody cares.
That era was crazy. I still can't. Every time I always think about it. Like if you didn't have a mask, oh man,
people were freaking out.
You would get some people.
Like even moving from like Lincoln, like being in Lincoln, doing all the COVID stuff, everything shut down. Have to have a mask to go everywhere. Then I went home for like the summer, and it was like life was just back to normal.
I'll never forget so we had a nice fun summer trip up to North Dakota. My buddy's girl, well, he's engaged to her now, which congratulations. But we went out there and we're just hanging out. And this was like right when COVID started happening. We're like, yeah, it's a thing. We hope nobody gets it, but we should be fine. It's just all us. We're going up to North Dakota. We're not going to major cities. And it's like the next morning after we had a fun day out there, we're on the water and everything. I start feeling kind of rough. And I think what happened is I got, which is gross, lake water in my beer. Because I was like, what do you call it, paddleboarding or whatever? And then like it fell in and I just picked it up, and a few beers in, it was a bad decision to think it was fine. But, I drank that. And then I woke up, I was like, oh man, I don't feel very good. And then everyone just started thinking it was COVID. Everyone drove back that day all the way to Lincoln, Nebraska. And we were going to be out there for another 4 days. And the parents, everybody left. Like everyone was terrified of me. And I was like, whoa, I set off the panic alarm. That era sucked.
It was
people
weird.
were just terrified to be around me.
When everything started, like all the news started coming out, we were at Big Tens. And I remember I was like sitting up in the stands, hungry as a son of a gun, cutting all kinds of weight. I'm like, this sucks. And everyone around me is like, hey, like I just saw on Twitter, like there's no toilet paper at any Walmart in America.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
I'm like, what?
And also
like,
a unique thing to be selling out. Like I kind of get it, but
they're like toilet paper and water gone. I was like, really?
Why don't you just go buy a bidet? Problem solved.
Yeah, for real. But everyone was kind of like just talking about it, but like we were in the arena. I wasn't on my phone. I wasn't scrolling. I wasn't doing any of that. Like we were at a wrestling tournament. Then we got home and it was like all hell's breaking loose. We're like, really?
Yep.
Really?
That was the night because I remember too. They canceled the Pelicans game. Pelicans were just about to tip off, and then someone got flagged for COVID, or I think it was one of those things that somebody was around somebody who had COVID. And then the whole thing got called off, and then the NBA shut down that night.
Yeah,
for a while.
We went to a DaBaby concert the night before at PBA, and then the next day it was like everything was done. You can't do anything.
Man, glad we're out of that though.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. But yeah,
quick side tangent there.
I get to go back home for Thanksgiving, second one in 6 years. My girlfriend's going out there with me, so it should be fun.
Okay, nice.
Long days of travel though.
I was gonna say, how long is the travel to get back home?
It's gonna take about 9 hours with the layover. So
okay.
It's never really a quick trip. Spokane and Omaha aren't really good places to get out of and get to.
No, you're not going to get direct.
No way. But it's better than driving. I've made that drive 5 or 6 times.
How long of a drive is that?
19 there, 23 back with the time changes.
You make a stop in between and sleep somewhere?
No, I just go. I just go. Every time I've done it, I've just driven all the way straight through. I've done it with somebody twice where we could trade off, but.
You get nervous about falling asleep?
Mm-mm.
It's just like White Monster? Or
Yeah.
what are you drinking?
Red Bulls.
Red Bulls? Yeah.
6, 7 Red Bulls. I'll be cool.
That's
Just
incredible.
Driving. It's tough though. Like especially like I always try to plan it to where like I get here at nighttime or super early morning. Cause like this is the part of the drive that sucks. Coming from Cheyenne over is always rough because there's nothing really to look at. But at the same time, you also don't want deer and stuff running in front of your car.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you choose Montana to drive through at night, or are you choosing Wyoming? So it's like you're either dealing with antelope or deer or whatever else could be going. But most of the drive, like there's stuff to look at. You can look out the window a little bit. But
You ever hit a deer or an antelope?
Mm-mm.
All right, knock on wood, me neither.
Yeah, right.
It happens so much, it's insane. Especially where I'm from, like Northeast, they got those big corn bins. And when they start filling those things up, there's just, dozens of deer in the field, and they're all around those corn bins. And as soon as, like, they're just skittish deer, and I swear they want to get hit. Sometimes it's like a suicide wish with some of these deer where it's like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing everything you can, and then they bolt right in front of your truck at the last moment. Hasn't happened to me, luckily, but I feel like every other friend I know, their car has gotten smoked. Even like a raccoon will destroy your car if you hit it just right.
I've been fortunate. I've never hit anything. I remember we were in our minivan coming home from Bible study. My parents had Bible study, and we were downstairs playing whatever. And on the way home, a deer hit the side of it, came running in and just smoked the side of it. We stopped, pull over. There's a whole bunch of fur. Like, what just happened?
How does that hit the side of the car?
No idea.
Like, it's seeing it straight on. It's like, you know what? I think I can run that thing over. I can win this one.
Yeah, I think it just came out of the trees, tried to whip across the road, and just smoked us. We're like, what the heck was that?
Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing. Sorry for the deer, but yeah, I mean, you would think, all I'm saying is you think evolution would like key in on that.
At some point, it's got to
like, this has been a problem for our species. We're going to figure this one out. But, be safe, especially for the holidays while everyone's driving back home. All fun and games until it really happens to you. Then it is extremely expensive, and it can be really unfortunate as well. For Thanksgiving, how does a wrestler handle it?
See, it's 50-50 because, like, obviously we've been pretty dialed in with our diets. The weight cutting's a part of it, but a cheat meal is not going to kill you.
You kind of set it
crazy,
up so you can have a good meal, right?
You don't need to eat a lot earlier in the day. You can kind of balance it out. But one cheat meal, if you go crazy that night and eat insane, that's not going to do you in. You can bounce back from that. Your body will readjust real quick. The flight back, your fingers might be a little swollen, your feet might be swollen. Like, ooh, had a little bit of sodium. we're a little full right now, but 1-2 workouts, you'll be okay.
Is the next day tough? Because that's when you get the
the leftovers. You're not doing anything. You're hanging out.
You get the cold turkey sandwich. Like, you got leftover smoked turkey, which is the best. You could just eat sandwiches and watch football all day.
I've always been pretty okay with it. Just I'm gonna eat. It's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna eat. Christmas. I'm gonna eat.
Yep.
But just being disciplined with it. You don't have to lose your mind at the table and go absolutely crazy, but you can eat whatever you want. You're going to be fine, especially if you're taking care of business at home and you're still getting a workout or two in while you're there, which for me was always the tough part. It's like, we're coming from college where we're training 3, 4, 5 days a week. Now we're home. It's like, okay, we get a break. Well, be a professional, go get a workout in, get 2 workouts in, figure something out. But
did you really say he's kind of swell after a big meal because you're not used to the sodium?
Yeah, sometimes.
What?
You can really feel it on the flight. You're sitting down all day traveling. My fingers will get all fat, and it's like when I make a fist, I can really feel it.
It actually swells though. Why? What's the cause of that? Your body's just so depleted from it, and then it gets a shock of it. I shouldn't say depleted. It's just been working without it. It doesn't necessarily need it.
You overload a little bit, so your body's like a little swollen.
So if I gave you like trying to think of the most sodium, if I threw you like, hey, here's 2 packs of ramen noodles, which is just super sodium heavy.
If it was like, if I had weighed in like 3 or 4 times already that year and then went home and went crazy and was eating ramen, eating all that stuff, I would definitely be a little swollen.
Man, you guys live on the edge of nutrition. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
We got to go to break here. Shout out Ben. He says, don't worry, there's one less deer in the world because of me. So if you're driving home, Ben took care of one of them. And then we got Cupsker. He wants to ask, how about the heavyweights for Thanksgiving? What is it like for them, do you think? That is a good question.
Man,
a little more free.
A little more free, right? I'm going to be like them this year. I'm eating seafood, eat food on that seafood diet. But for them, most of them are still kind of on that. The idea is still bulking, just getting bigger, getting stronger. So they're free reign. Probably bring some of the food back with them. Hey, make sure you're eating.
Yeah, I wonder how many steaks AJ Ferrari will have.
I have no idea. Went to breakfast with him today. Watched him delete a burrito in 5 minutes. It was insane.
Yeah, he's an animal. He comes down here on Wednesdays for an hour with DP. It's like the one day he came down here. Credit to the man. He's a man on the mission about getting his right nutrition in. And he's like, hey man, so sorry. He was nice about it. And he's like, I didn't need a protein shake. You guys got anything? And I'm like, we got coffee. I'm not going to give this guy coffee or whatever. Shout out our boy Jay. Jay goes and gets him some Core Power protein drinks. Middle of the show, Jay gets it in here. I just slide it to him. He's in the middle of talking with DP, just downs it and then just finishes the sentence.
He deleted the burrito. It was actually impressive. We went to Early Bird, just massive and just gone.
Is that what it's like for a lot of wrestlers, though, where it's like you don't even enjoy the meal, you just do it?
Sometimes. Especially like post weigh-ins, you have to be careful, especially if you're a weight cutter, because like you can just put so much in so fast that like that's probably some of the reason with like some of the younger guys dropping their first matches, because they're cutting weight, they weigh in, and they're like, oh, now you're free, you're good. It's a 1-day tournament, we don't have to weigh in tomorrow, and they just go crazy. Then they go out there in the first match, and they're like, oh, my
feeling a little sluggish.
Yeah. It'll happen.
It's a learning curve.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get through it, though. I'm almost sure of it. All right, we got to go to break here. Don't go anywhere. We'll talk about what is the best Thanksgiving spread next, right here on Takedown Tuesdays. Ridge Love it. Harrison Arns. Don't go anywhere. We'll talk to you in a bit.
The savings start early this Friday at Baumgar's one-day only early bird sale. Stop in between 6 a.m. and noon to get your early bird card and enjoy 20% off regular priced items all day long. Plus, find special one-day early bird deals throughout the store. Some exclusions apply. See a store associate for details. Don't miss it. The Baumgar's one-day only early bird sale. 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday, November 28th.
I can't believe I just scratched that card. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent too?
It's called service.
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krikak, today at 402-474-1173.
All ticketing options for the 2026 Love Nebraska season are now available. Single match tickets start as low as $16, even cheaper if you want to bring a group. Don't miss your chance to see professional stars like Jordan Larson and Lexi Rodriguez in action this season. Purchase your preferred ticketing option today by visiting lovneb.com/tickets.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
When it comes to concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction doesn't stall. They go for the takedown. As Nebraska's full-service concrete contractor, they stay in bounds, hold inside position, and never forfeit quality. Whether it's foundations, flatwork, or concrete coatings, they elevate performance and pin down results that win every time. Stevens & Smith Construction is a proud sponsor of Takedown Tuesdays on 93.7 The Ticket. Because when it's time to wrestle with concrete, Stevens & Smith Construction slams expectations. All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. sandhillsglobal.com or text APPLY to 785-369-1320.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Oh, this menu is a masterpiece, guaranteed to deliver no matter how big the challenge.
This is the worst party ever.
Knock, knock. I brought chicken fingers.
Raising Cane's! The party is saved!
Let's go!
Peter. Mr. Billingsley.
Sorry, got a little lost in the sauce there. Celebrate the holidays with a classic, Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Back to Takedown Tuesday with Nebraska Wrestling head coach Mark Manning, powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket. I'm your host, Ridge Lovett. So, best Thanksgiving spreads.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of an argument there, even on like some of the best parts of those meals, of those certain items. So, Ridge Lovett, what is a must Thanksgiving table? What are the items it's got to have?
Mashed potatoes, number one. Mashed potatoes, gravy, brown gravy.
Really? Some people will say scalloped potatoes.
No.
I agree. You got to get the mashed potatoes and gravy.
I'm from Idaho. You can't argue with me on it.
That's true. You guys do have the Idaho Potato Bowl. Iconic in the
I
bowl
will
series.
hear none of it. Or my license plate says famous potatoes, so I'm not hearing no
Does
arguments.
it really?
My Idaho one did, yeah.
That's incredible. How'd you get that one? Do you have to pay money?
No, that's just the baseline one. Baseline. It says Scenic Idaho on the top and it says famous potatoes on the bottom.
Oh, okay. I thought you had it like the actual text. I thought you had
no.
You know, somehow figured out a way to make famous potatoes read out on the license plate.
No shot. Mine just says love it now. But mashed potatoes, gravy, number one. I had never had mac and cheese on Thanksgiving until I got out here, but I'm down with mac and cheese.
Game changer.
I'm down with mac and cheese.
It'll
baked
make you
mac
hunker
and
down.
cheese. Baked mac and cheese, even better.
Yeah. Do you like what do you all like putting in your mac and cheese? You just like the basic, or do you put a little bit extra?
Just basic.
Okay. If you ever have it, like there's some places if you put a little bit of, some people will put like steak on there, or they'll put chicken in there. They'll take it to another level. I'm big. There's one place, I think it's called Charcoal Grill. I could be wrong. They have an awesome mac and cheese, and they'll put like prime rib on top of it. Game changer.
When I was like 10, chili mac was what I wanted.
Yeah, chili mac
and cheese
good.
with some chili in there. If we cut up a hot dog and put it in there, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, this is bougie right here. We're really doing it. We are really doing it.
Man, I haven't had chili mac in forever.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
bring chili mac back.
Absolutely.
Maybe there's some people that are still doing it, but I haven't seen it.
So good. But I would say, and I like turkey. Ham's good too, but like I like turkey.
Really? So I'm more on the ham.
I'm down with whatever.
Well, how do you do the turkey? That's the other. Or how does your family do it?
I don't know. I'm usually playing video games, watching football, meals being cooked. That's not my job. I'll pick up the dishes when we're done.
Okay, well at least do that part. That's always nice. See, like I don't like turkey unless you get like smoked or if you fry it. But frying a turkey sucks unless you do it. Unless you're an expert at it. It's just such a hassle. The one time we did it, it's a big setup, and you got to be careful because you can burn your whole house down. So the best way to do it is do it outside. Don't do it in your kitchen.
I've been on social media seeing all kinds of fires.
It blows my mind where people are like, well, it's my first time doing this. I've seen a lot of horror videos. Let me try it right in my kitchen. Like, hook that thing up outside if it's your first time.
Yeah, we've never done that, but I would assume anything fried is usually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it, I consider turkey a pretty dry bird. Could be wrong. Maybe we just don't prepare it the best, but I'm never a big fan of it. If you deep fry it, it does hold a lot of those juices. And if you smoke it, It's so good. Smoked turkey, I think, is probably the best way to do it. And then the next day, you just pull chunks of meat off there, and then you make subs with it, sandwiches, and then you just watch football all day with the leftover turkey. Incredible.
Yeah.
White or dark meat?
Dark meat.
Okay.
100% dark meat.
DP white meat.
I'm not gonna complain if especially if I don't make my plate and someone brings it to me and it's white meat. I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
really
eat it
don't care.
too. My preference is dark. I just
Mhm.
didn't even realize there's a population that preferred the white meat over the dark meat.
Yeah.
I grew up in a household where that was sacrilege.
And if I can get the leg,
See, the
No, we're
thigh is actually the best.
it don't matter to me.
A little hard to eat, but that thigh's got that. Well, I think it's all pretty good with the dark meat.
What about desserts?
I mean, you can't go wrong with the Oreo dessert. My mom would always make I don't even know what it was. It's like an Oreo crust, and then it's got like the frosting. I'm blanking on what it's called right now. And then of course just pies.
Mhm.
Like pies on Thanksgiving. Whatever your favorite pie is, go nuts. Like we used to get I think my dad's big on the apple pie.
Mhm.
So those are always fire. Especially if you know how to make it homemade. That's beautiful. But I'm usually not too picky. I think there just has to be some sort of pie in the mix for it to be legit.
When I was little, pumpkin pie with whipped cream.
Oh, yeah,
cool.
pumpkin pie,
If
that's
you
what I'm
put
blanking
ice
on.
cream on it, oh yeah, now we're in business.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like pumpkin pie either, which blows my mind.
Doesn't make
because it's
sense.
a pretty.
They're probably lying, just trying to seem different.
They probably just haven't tried it. I have a firm belief that if you don't like pumpkin pie, you just haven't really given it a shot, or whoever you gave it first did a horrible job on it. Cupskirt says not Thanksgiving related, but cinnamon rolls with chili. Have you done that before?
I have.
Seems like Idaho would be friendly to it.
I have, and I would rather just eat them separately, but I'm down. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm not dipping it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good combination together,
Mhm.
but no, we're not dipping it. Our high school lunches, we'd have chili and cinnamon roll days, which shout out private school. We could still have that after a while because they really cut down on that program. There's no way the cinnamon rolls we got were massive. And then you can get 2, which is crazy. I never could, but it was so good. Do you dip the tea roll in the gravy? Because to me,
Yeah.
that's a must on Thanksgiving is good
Yep.
tea rolls. And then you have to have the good gravy. And that's the best thing you can do is dipping the tea rolls in the gravy.
Sometimes I'll rip it in half, make a little sandwich, throw
Oh,
some turkey
yeah.
in there,
Yeah,
and
dude,
scoop of
dip.
corn. Oh yeah.
What's vegetables? What do you got?
I really avoid vegetables in general, but I'm down for green beans, corn. That'll be okay.
Just the essentials?
Mhm.
Okay.
But that'll be a very, very small portion of my plate.
Really?
Than
See, I'll
anything else.
go if there's some good sweet corn. I'll eat a lot of sweet corn.
See, corn's different. Corn's different. I do like corn, but most of the green stuff, I don't need that. I'm okay. I don't need that.
I figured you would have to as a wrestler. You can avoid the vegetables that much.
I mean, obviously you want a balanced diet just in
Mhm.
general, but for the most part, I'm fruit. I'll go
I'm
crazy
not going
on
to judge you.
fruit,
It works.
but
You're a national champion. I'm not, and I eat vegetables. So,
vegetables have carcinogens. I don't rock with it.
hey, there you go.
Yeah, that was my excuse to our nutritionist. I'm like, those have carcinogens. I'm not eating them.
I also got pecan pie is superior to pumpkin pie.
If you say so.
I don't think I've had a good pecan pie.
I don't think I have either.
I don't think my mom ever makes it. It
I was
sounds
just
good.
having the same argument at my girlfriend's house the other night. They're like, "Oh, pecan pie is way better."
Okay, peach cobbler. You like that?
Absolutely.
Peach cobbler or apple pie?
Peach cobbler.
Okay. Pumpkin pie or peach cobbler?
Peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler number 1.
Number 2. I like pineapple upside down cake.
What?
Yeah, that's number 1 for me.
What does that taste like? I don't even know what that is.
It's like bread almost, with pineapple on top. I don't know. Sometimes a little cherry in the middle of the pineapple if you're really doing it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm different.
Apparently, man, I'm getting hungry.
I don't really eat cake. I don't really eat cake.
Yeah, I used to
cupcakes. Now, if it's cupcakes, cake, cookie, I'm cookies. I'm okay without the cake. I don't know.
Yeah, it is interesting. I don't know what that is. Are you a picky eater? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really eat chocolate. Chocolate milk, nope, never jumped on that. Hot chocolate, never jumped on it. None of that.
Yeah, you're killing me with the chocolate milk.
Hey.
As a young lad,
Never.
that was when you did workout. You didn't have coaches that were like, "Hey, drink some chocolate milk before you get old enough," and they really get you on the protein or for some dudes I know are like, "Yeah, they'll give me some creatine for the actual." But growing up, it was like drink a thing of chocolate milk.
Yep, drink some chocolate milk. It's the best for recovery. I was like, I'm okay. I'll have a Gatorade and drink water.
What about just milk in general?
Yeah, down. Cool.
Okay.
Like chocolate milk, nope. Like chocolate cake, nope. Chocolate ice cream, no.
Have you had Burback's chocolate milk yet?
Mm-mm.
I think we could convert you.
I don't think so. But this is a hill I'll die on. I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's a bad hill to die on.
Like I can eat candy, like chocolate candy, M&Ms, candy bars, good.
I would trade all candy in the world for chocolate milk.
No.
That is like one of the best drinks. I don't know who created it, but it's incredible.
Yeah, strawberry milk's okay. I can drink strawberry milk, white milk, vanilla
We're
milk.
just gonna throw out the break here. This is sacrilege. I mean, strawberry milk's fine, but to say that's good and then chocolate milk isn't good.
I've never been a fan. I didn't even really eat any chocolate. Like I wouldn't really touch it until I was probably in like 4th, 5th grade. That I was like, okay, you know what? It's not that bad.
We're gonna go to break here. That's Ridge Love It. Takedown Tuesdays. We're talking about our Thanksgiving spreads here. You guys are always welcome to join in. Cupsker called it out. He says you're a strawberry milk guy. He nailed it. 402-464-5685. You guys can join in if you want to. We got one more segment on the other side. We'll talk a little bit more Husker Wrestling. Get off Thanksgiving because I'm starting to get hungry. We'll talk about what's coming up ahead here for Husker Wrestling right here, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell and Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Fox KFXL weather brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today: patchy fog possible this morning. Otherwise, we'll see mostly sunny skies. It'll be windy, the high around 50. Tonight, mainly clear skies, continued breeze, below around 26. And tomorrow, we'll see increasing clouds throughout the day with light winds and a high near 42. I'm meteorologist Kyle Pfeiffer for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program by building a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at Schwizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back to Takedown Tuesday with Nebraska Wrestling head coach Mark Manning, powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to Takedown Tuesday on 93.7 The Ticket. Ridge love it. So, Mizzou coming up in a couple weeks. Brown, same day. Brown, not the most talented lineup. Not a lot of ranked guys in there. Mizzou's tough. Just got done at national duels. I'm not quite sure how they finished up there, but some of their guys saw them out there winning matches. They have a couple superstars, a couple young guys who are really looking for them to score some points, some national title contenders. But that's going to be a good one. Mizzou's tough. They're always tough. They lost Keegan O'Toole last year, graduated national champ, and they lost Rocky Elam, who transferred to Iowa State, a couple time All-American in his 7th year, I believe, with a COVID year and a medical red shirt. But so losing those two big names in the lineup, staples, All-Americans, national champs, but team's still tough.
Yeah, and you're talking a little bit off air here. That's not going to be an easy test. It's a good tune-up for Nebraska. Like it's not. You're going to have some matches in there.
Yeah,
and some dudes that have legit chances to go some pretty far in postseason. So that'll be a good one. Guys get back right again. They came off of what was it sponsored by? Paycom, right? Yeah, Paycom. They came off those last duels there, and they had a good start in that one, and then ultimately in those national duels, they finished out cold. I think a lot of it just due to injury. And then Ohio State is really good. I will tip my cap to Ohio State. I think they got a squad this year. Then you get Brown. That is 6 p.m. on Friday, December 5th. And then, of course, Missouri as well. That one later at 8 p.m. This early on, let's see, December 5th. And then you get a little bit of a break there until December 19th. How big is it to kind of go out with some success before you get to this big break here? We're almost going to be having an opportunity to go home, spend some time with family and not think about wrestling the same way they are now.
Yeah, it's a good reset, right? Like you hear it a lot from people who get injured and were away from the sport for a while. They're like, I really wanted to get back. Anything just to put my toe back in the water, right? So being able, even obviously you're not taking a bunch of time off for our guys that are really hurt, like Omar, he will be. But for the other guys, you're just getting to go home, relax your mind, just kind of focus on other things outside of the sport. A lot of times gives you a quick recharge, ready to come back in and get ready to go again. So these duels will be good timing, especially for us with the injury stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Got bit by the injury bug pretty bad, but we had some time off from then till December 5th and get to go home, relax, especially for those injured guys, heal up, wrestle this one duel. Then we got another 2 weeks to continue healing before we get Oklahoma State at home.
Yeah, which would be big time. You want to be healthy for that one. A little bit of revenge at home.
Absolutely.
Get the crowds fired up.
Mm-hmm.
That is one to circle. Again, you also got December 19th as well. That is Friday. So you got 2 days at home, North Carolina and then Oklahoma State. But the Oklahoma State one, I imagine, is going to be the big crowd winner because
boxes are already sold out.
Are they really?
Yep. Boxes are sold out.
So there you have it. Go get your tickets now if you haven't. That's going to be a really great one. And again, if you haven't seen some of the new faces, like I know AJ Ferrari, you got a lot of good dudes in there, but AJ Ferrari is one that a lot of people keep hearing. There is a reason for it. I mean, the kid's
freaking good.
Unreal.
He's good. And, we were wondering, I wonder how he's going to be bumping up to heavyweight. These kids are bigger. He's a competitor. He's a wrestler, and he's adapting quite nicely.
Well, I've just seen his strength is still there. I mean, he's getting he's just picking up these dudes with single leg.
Just running through them. It's impressive to watch.
It's unique, too, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but, I haven't seen many heavyweights that are just that aggressive. I mean, he's always attacking.
Yeah, and, you could see it a little bit with Gable Steveson. He shot quite a bit, but it was different. It was a lot of higher level attacks. He wasn't really hitting the knee a whole bunch, and if he was boom right back up. But AJ Ferrari's shooting off all fours. He'll drop down on his hands and knees and shoot from a double leg, blow people off their feet. So it's going to be a hard switch for these other guys to adapt to that. I still think that there's some stuff he can work on, finding more angles instead of trying to blow them off their feet. But it's going to be a tough adjustment for these other heavyweights.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the trick for AJ Ferrari. It makes sense. I mean, relying on his strength makes total sense for him because that's his bread and butter, and it works a lot of times. But if you can add some wrinkles to that, I mean, then it becomes really tough to stop.
We were just talking about it the other day. We were talking a little bit about it when we were at breakfast today. Just adding a couple different little things to his game that can really help boost him over the edge. But with these next 2 duels, I think he runs through these guys. Honestly, the Jesse Cassett or Seth Neitzel, they're not great heavyweights coming up for him. So he should run through them. But in this duel, match to see is going to be 184. Silas, oh my gosh, why am I blanking on this kid's name? It's the redhead from Mizzou. He wrestled for Ben Askren in high school.
What weight?
184.
184. See if I can pull
Aiden Sinclair. Aiden Sinclair. He's tough. He beat Max McAnally, who was ranked number 1 at 184 this year. He beat him at national duels, but he also dropped the match to Angelo Ferrari, AJ's little brother, when they wrestled Iowa. So, it's gonna that's my match of the duel. That's the one that I want to circle. And another one I'm excited for is gonna be where did he go? It was the Cade Moore kid at 133 is tough. He just last night or 2 nights
Caleb
ago
was talking about that too.
He threw Lucas Bird on his back, almost stuck him. Lucas Bird's ranked number 1, hasn't lost in a year and a half.
Ooh,
returning national champ. Goes
okay,
out
so that would be one guy to watch.
Back.
See if he's going to carry on the momentum.
He ended up losing that match. Bird battled back,
but still,
but he's a gunslinger. He went out there and threw the number 1 kid in the country on his head. Right, that's the one you got to watch out for. Then at 125, we're still kind of juggling that one in the air. We don't know who it's going to be, and my boy Mac Mauger, Idaho kid, trained with him quite a bit. He's their 25-pounder from Mizzou. Mac's tough. I think he won Fargo 5 times. Like, the kid's a gamer. So that's going to be another one. See how our 25 situation pans out. I would expect to see both of them that weekend. And one in one duel, one in the other. And that conversation is going to continue. That battle for that spot will keep going on. But
how do those competitions kind of look like in practice? Is it week to week? Is it, it's kind of a feel out process?
Little bit of a feel, because it's a little bit like Lordson beats AK. He beat him in the wrestle off. If they wrestle in a match, you lean towards Kale. We've seen him beat him a couple times, but at the same time, if you're not winning out there, they're going to put somebody who can, right? And if neither one of you are, we're going to keep bouncing back and forth until we figure out who we want to roll with.
Until someone takes it. You're just hoping for someone to take it.
Hoping that somebody takes it, right? Because making the decision, it's kind of tough. That's a tough spot to be in as a coach.
Well, that being said, you got anything left on Husker Wrestling as they got December 5th? The boys get a little bit of a break. They some of them get to head home. I'm not sure how many will be still around the Lincoln area, how many will be heading back. We talked about that off air. Shout out to Coach Mark Manning, as it sounds like he hosts some of those guys that can't get back home.
If you can't get home, there's always going to be dinner at Mark Manning's house. That's always good.
Including me? No, I'm just
I can put in a good word for you. I'll be like, hey, I can vouch for him. Let him in, coach. Let
Hey,
him
mom
in.
and dad, sorry about it, but I'm heading over
Yeah,
to the
right.
wrestling coach for
But
Thanksgiving.
no, the injured boys, they're on the mend. The rest of the team are looking pretty good. Just getting ready for that next competition. On to the next one.
Amen. And off YouTube, Go Big Red.
Yes, sir.
We'll hope
There's
to
my
see
90.
it December 5th. You'll get to see these guys in action again. Appreciate you guys listening. Don't go anywhere. We got Class A state football coming your way up next.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell and Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell